What's poppin', people? It's your man Animal Brown checking in. Another episode of With That Being Said. All right, you get points for your hot takes on this show. I got two guests with me. I got Press Play Jones and AOKO. And we ready to get ready. The first one to 5 points wins. It's that simple. Hey, KO's excited. That's what I like.
Very excited. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, let's see how ready he is. This first topic is Joyner Lucas versus Tory Lanez. Now, you've been watching them on Instagram going back and forth for a couple of days, and they had two beef records apiece. Now, it's friendly beef nonetheless, but still, two hard records apiece. I'll start with KO. Which person benefited the most from this beef?
I think Joyner is a better rapper, but Tory kind of like he was spitting or whatever, so he let everybody know that he could rap. He's good with all the radio records, with the singing, everything that's popular right now. But he's not better than Joyner as a rapper, but he showed that he could rap. So I think that he benefited the most from this because he showed people that he could rap.
Press play. Did Tory win this?
Tory's the bigger and better artist overall anyway. He got way more hits than Joyner. But Joyner he can snap now. So of course I say the person that benefited the most is Joyner because he's kind of under Tory Lanez when it comes to fame. So he got boosted off of Tory Lanez fans.
Would you say that this is a better look than if he would have maybe just got a record with Tory and maybe just had him on the hook and got a little hit out of him? Maybe that should have been the better play? Or do you think maybe the Instagram beef actually got him more looks?
Instagram is big, so I go with the Instagram beef.
I agree with her, actually. The Instagram, like just beefing on Instagram gets more looks, so that's better play. But they should work together now, though. Kumbaya. Yeah.
If you were managing Tory Lanez, would you have? What did he get out of this?
Tory Lanez?
Yeah.
He showed people that he could actually rap because everything he's been doing just been really singing.
Yeah.
And everything is all melody. So he actually showed that he could rap. So that's why I feel like he benefited more because he got maybe another fan base from Joyner showing that he could rap.
True.
But I don't agree because I think Tory Lanez still going to do the same lane that he's doing. Don't nobody want to hear Tory Lanez come out with a full rap record. Like, don't nobody care about that. I want to hear him sing. Do your thing, Tory.
All right, this is a close one, man, but I have to give this one to KO. People knew Tory Lanez could rap. He's been on freestyles and he's done his thing. He's got rap records that are hard, but nobody knew he could rap, which is what Joyner Lucas can do. And Joyner Lucas, congratulations for him, though. He's had a pretty big year. Had the record with Eminem, got him some looks. He had the I Am Not a Racist video at the beginning of the year. So you could argue that his look wasn't solely on this beef. He had been kind of getting looks all year. So I got to give that one to KO. All right, next up, we're talking producers. Metro Boomin released his All Heroes Don't Wear Capes project. He's had a pretty big year, pretty big last couple of years. With Jones, would you say he's the best producer coming out of Atlanta right now?
I'm going to say Mike Will is the best producer. I do agree with him. So he's over Metro Boomin, but Metro Boomin, he's coming close because he's worked with everybody.
Okay. Is it a two-man race? Is it Mike Will and Metro Boomin?
Yeah, I guess so. But Mike Will, I still say, is over him right now.
KO, who you got?
I got Mike Will, and I'm going to tell you why. Mike Will has executive produced Miley Cyrus album. He's executive produced the new K.R.I.T album that came out, and he actually has his own artist that's successful. So I feel like that makes him the better producer, and he's had a longer run. He's been out, I think, what was that Rick Ross record he did with Meek Mill and them?
Tupac back?
Yeah, he's been running things for a long time now. What was that, 2010?
It was a while ago.
Exactly, he's still on top to this day.
Which project was better, though? Was the K.R.I.T. album better than that Metro Boomin album?
No. But you can't really grade it because it's a movie soundtrack, so it's like you can't really
grade all music.
You can't. I'm saying, but that's a regular album, and then you got it like a soundtrack album, so it's different.
I've heard some great soundtracks.
Okay, you got a point.
That's a good point. Black Panther soundtrack came out earlier this year. It was fire.
Yeah, it was fire. You're right about
fire.
that. Yeah, but Metro Boomin's album was better than the K.R.I.T. album.
I will say also, Metro Boomin doesn't have a specific artist like maybe Mike Will has with Ray Shrimmer, but he has worked closely with a lot of the same people like 21 Savage, Offset. He had a project with him Without Warning last year. So he's got a little bit of a resume. But I'll give this one to Jones because she beat you to the punch by saying Mike Will. So we do have to say Mike Will. He's been doing this thing for a long time, but she beat you to that one. So y'all are technically both right, but she said it first.
All good.
All right, 1-1. It's 1 up, tied up. Now let's go to the third question. This is one of my favorites. Good look, bad look, or no look. Cardi B took to Instagram to announce that her and Offset has split. It's donezo. It's over. Right before Offset was set to drop his first solo album. I'll start with you, KO, because I can hear Jones steaming over there. Is this a good look, bad look, or no look for the Cardi and Offset breakup?
I mean, I feel like everybody already knew this was going to happen. He's a superstar right now, and he's in his 20s. He's having fun. He just needs to do it in a better way and not embarrass his woman. So, like we said earlier, he just needs to fly to Colombia, have a little fun, come back, and he doesn't embarrass his woman. But I feel like everybody already know that was going to happen. And she knew what she was getting into. Jones, did you see this coming?
Okay. Yes. This is going to take me some time to break down, all right? This is not, I don't think this is a bad look for Cardi. Actually, I think this is a good look. Offset, he got some hits out on him right now because of Cardi's people. Uh-oh. But one, he was disrespectful as he was FaceTiming old girl. It's just so much evidence out there that he just completely disrespected Cardi. So I want Cardi to go. I hope this is the end of them. I saw it from the beginning, but I did like their little relationship. It was cool to follow for a minute, but good look for Cardi because I think even though Offset kind of put her on, he's been holding her back too. So this last year, I think he's been holding her back because she should be doing some way better records than what she just put out.
Don't you see her moving forward quickly though, at a higher, like a more steeper ascent when it's a power couple involved, as opposed to just her being single?
I think that's over. They ran their course with the power couple movement. Cardi, go get you a billionaire. Go to Dubai, get you a billionaire. That's what I want to see.
Every woman that gets a billionaire, they fall off.
Hey, nope.
Because
hey.
They just fall off.
But they are well taken care of.
That is true too. I will say this: I think they got hitched a little too early.
Yes.
They were Offset was hyped that his mentor Gucci Mane had just got married. He's been through where Offset is at now, so it's a little bit of a different story.
Exactly.
Offset jumped into it a little too soon. He been wilding. He got to know better. No face, no case. I got to get that one to Jones. She pointed out the specifics. She's clearly been following this situation.
Yes.
On the IG stories.
Come on my IG story at Press Play Jones. I can give you some more information about it.
Yikes.
Let's go.
Offset, do better next time, man.
Gots to do better.
All right, man. It's 2-1 Jones. Next topic, we're going to go back down south talking Big K.R.I.T. All right. He dropped 2 EPs this year, coming off of a big tour last year. He dropped a Thrice EP, which was just 3 songs, and then the Double Down, which was only 2. So 5 songs all year for you K.R.I.T. fans. Jones, is he making the most out of his independent status?
I mean, K.R.I.T. is kind of like a cash cow right now for underground music. He's gonna do good regardless. But I mean, what you said, 5 songs?
Yeah, all year.
Dang, that's kind of crazy. But I didn't know that's all he released. That's kind of shocking. But I think he's still, regardless of what he put out, he got his fan base. So he is where he's at. I don't see any more success for K.R.I.T. I think that's just. He's a cash cow.
KO, is he making the most out of his independent situation?
Absolutely not. It is 2019 almost, and he come out with 5 records in a year. He's gonna get left behind. He should have had 2 mixtapes come out with 17 songs each on them, and hopefully one of them catch so he could get bigger and have a better career. That's all I can say about him right now.
That's true.
5 songs is ridiculous, man.
A lot of
crazy.
people said that him signing to Def Jam was a mistake. He didn't fit their the big machine look, and that he's more of an underground artist. But when you're an underground artist, you got to work twice as hard.
Absolutely.
That's the hard part. Now, I will say this, though. What about someone like a Nipsey Hussle, who was independent for a long time and took a long break in putting out music? It worked for him. How can K.R.I.T capitalize on, if he does want to take a break, how can he stay relevant?
He has to, like I said, make more music, make 100 songs like everybody else do, and pick the best 17 out of them and keep it running. And that's why Nipsey, he has a Grammy nod now.
How long has K.R.I.T been going though? Like, it's just like an old school artist. Like, they already got their fan base. You don't want to hear new music like that from them. K.R.I.T he's established already. It's not like he's trying to grind to be anywhere further.
He ain't that old.
K.R.I.T's been out for a minute.
Yeah, like 10 years.
That's a long
So
time.
has Nipsey, though.
That's true. Nipsey been out a little bit longer.
Yeah.
That's true. I have to give this one to KO. Listen, 5 songs was inexcusable.
Absolutely.
You have to get out there in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Even if it's not music, get a restaurant, get a clothing line, put somebody on from Mississippi that's next. Yeah. Do something to keep your name relevant. Nipsey Hussle was in cryptocurrency. He owning fat burgers. He kept his name. He opened up a storefront with his clothes. He kept his name hot and marinating until he was ready to drop his project. And now, like you said, KO, he's got a Grammy nod to go along with it. So he needs to take a page out of the Nipsey blueprint and follow in those footsteps and kind of get back on his grind. He did good with the tour last year. That was pretty successful. He needs to keep building upon that. It's 2-2 coming into the final question. Let me ask you guys, you see what's going on with Tekashi 6ix9ine right now. He's had a roller coaster year. He's went from having Billboard success to now facing life on RICO charges in the feds, all in 365 days. Jones, let me ask you, was all of the trolling and the antics that got Tekashi to be a household name worth it in the end?
I don't think anything's worth life in prison, like, period. I don't care what kind of success you have. I think he put himself out there. I think feds were watching, and he just didn't care. He just had no care for what was coming for him, you know. Of course, I think he's going to snitch, and he's not going to do that as much time. He's going to do some time, but he's not going to do as much time, and he's going to come back out. And, I mean, like, look, he has, like, millions of followers. Like, he's, like, topping charts and stuff. So, yeah, I'll see him back in the rap game soon once he gets out of jail. Free Tekashi.
Oh, wow.
But I don't like him. I don't like him like that. He's still a clown. But he's got a fan base. I like some of his music. Hey, I don't wish jail on anybody like that. Nah, that's not cool.
KO, if he only does a small amount of time, was the trolling worth it?
I don't know, man. These millennials, I don't know. Like, back in the day, if you snitching and stuff, you can't come back out. It's like, it's a wrap for you. But nowadays, I feel like if he snitch, might be get a couple years, he'll be back out. All he needs is a hit record, and he's back on. It's like, and he's just troll people some more. And he'll just go back into it and be all right. As long as, you know, nothing happened to him bad in jail that comes out. But shit, even then, he still might be able to come back and win big.
He does have 6ix9ine on his face.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I know they on his head over there, but hey, keep your head up, bruh.
If you could talk to 6ix9ine January of last year and tell him exactly what was going to happen, do you think he still would have went for it full throttle like he did?
Yes.
Yes, because I think Fat Joe talked to him about that, right?
That's true.
They had an interview and he didn't listen to nothing he said, and hey, it happened.
That's true.
Yep.
I got to give points to KO at the end. He pulled out the Fat Joe reference. I was waiting for someone to bring up that because Fat Joe spelled it out for him early in the year. He laid it out, told him the feds were watching. He didn't tell him something violent was going to happen or beef was going to happen. He said the feds were watching. Yep. So he hit the nail right on the head.
I said feds were watching in the beginning.
You did. Shout out to 2 Chainz. You did say feds was watching. However, this one goes to KO, 3 wins to 2. KO, you got the final word. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Follow me, AOKO82 on Instagram, all social media platforms, and, you know, stay safe out there.
There it is, another episode of With That Being Said in the books. See y'all next time.